Hi
All right,
everyone.
everyone, and we are here. We did it again. I should really just
Great
let the
start.
runners announce themselves. I should really just let them announce themselves. Never mind. Go ahead. Throw it away.
Hi everyone. I'm Game Slash Down 64. I'm here with Ian. Say hi, Ian.
Eam, yep. I'm Eam. I also have run this game.
So yeah, this is Agent P Rebel Spy. It's just a little easy short game we're going to play today. So could you, Ian, please talk a little bit about the game? I'm going to count down from 3 and I will start the run. So 3, 2, 1, go.
So this is Agent P Rebel Spy. This is a 2014 web game. It is the third in a trilogy of Agent P games. There's Agent P Strikes Back and Agent. Why can't I remember the other one? But this is
Return of the Platypus and
Return of the Platypus. Thank you, and Rebel Spy. So this is an HTML5/Flash web game, and it's made for the tie-in, of course, between Phineas and Ferb and the Star Wars special that they had that came out actually just after this game. So this was sort of a promotional for the game. So this is a pretty simple, pretty short 3-level platformer. What we're going to do is we're going to go and collect 3 agents in each level. They'll unlock the doors for us. We just saw Agent P, Agent 2 the Panda, unlock that door for us, and now we're on to the second agent already in this level. So there's going to be a number of different things we have going on here. We just saw GameX there took the damage from a Norm Trooper, as they're called, to be able to pass through that those sort of red bars there without taking any extra damage, because when you do hit those, you get stunned for a little bit of time. So a lot of little tricks like that, a lot of little movement in this game to put together a run here. So we're aiming for 9 minutes, which is a pretty stout time. But GameX has told me we might get some pretty good times here, so we'll see. We're just about to enter the first boss fight here, boss fight level 1. So here is Darthan Schmertz and his anti-magnet antenna 2.0 with his original Norm Trooper and Nader and whatever. He's gonna, try and shoot us, and we've got to defeat him here. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up our weapon, which will spawn in just a second. So there it is. GameX is going to go grab that and then just spam space with the blaster here to try and get as much health off before that weapon is gone. So the level 1 boss fight is pretty easy. There's not a lot of extra work we have to do. You might notice that Agent P is not on the screen. At least he wasn't there for a second. That was GameX showing off a little bit. You can actually get outside the walls of this level of the boss fight, all 3 of them. There's invisible walls on either side of the screen, but they didn't make them tall enough. So you can just jump over. Fortunately, it's not too hard to get back. If you do, he's going up to the left. You can see Perry just barely on the top left corner of the screen, hanging out, waving to us. So that's there's a few more tricks that you can pull off if you wanted to do that. But of course, we're not going to do that in an any percent run, because that would lose us some time. That would be probably bad. So that is now time on the first boss fight. That was a pretty good level 1. Pretty fast there, so we're definitely on target here, going into level 2.
Oh, man, no!
Rough start here.
No.
Missed the click of the button, and then a little misinput to start the level, but I'm sure GameX here is already back in swing, it looks like, doing all right here. So, starting level 2, we got that Agent D that he opened the door for us. We're going to go up here. This is kind of interesting. The way you're supposed to do this is to go around the long way. You go way over to the left, and you go up and over and back into here, and you get this thing. Or you can just jump through the roof, because they didn't make the roof tall enough, so you can just jump up there. So that's, of course, what we do in this run. In 100%, you can't do that, because you need to go collect some stuff from the other side. But in any percent, absolutely you can. And that's a pretty interesting little strat he's doing there. He's using the magnet to try and avoid collision with the wall. So that way he doesn't grab onto the wall while he's falling down there, because that the magnet, you can't enter the grab state when you have the magnet activated. So that's just one way to prevent yourself from grabbing onto the wall, which, you know, takes a little bit of time in the animation, then releasing, getting back up. So nice little strategy there. Now we're entering this level 2 boss fight. Here you'll notice that the top platforms are down, so what GameX has to do there is grab that staff and hit the button on the right. And this is kind of interesting strategy that I just learned about 10 minutes ago, that it's actually faster to hit the button on the right than the button on the left, because there's a collision wall that is closer on the right side than on the left side, so the light staff is able to bounce off it, return to you, get back into your hand a lot faster if you hit the right button compared to the left button. That only matters for the light staff, doesn't matter for the blaster. He still goes and shoots over the right platform anyways to be able to hit Doofenshmirtz, or Darkenshmirtz, sorry. He's up over on top of the wall on the right side again, but again, grab that health. This level is a little bit harder in terms of just he shoots at you a little bit more, but once you play enough, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Actually hit the left side there just because he was a lot closer to it, so you know, if you were going for, you know, absolute fastest possible run in any percent, that wouldn't be, you know, the fastest method, but for a marathon like this, perfectly fine. It was closer to where he was, so it was faster just to pick it up and take it. Now what we're going to see here is you would expect that you should maybe go over to the right side to avoid those little light things, because it does take some time to bump into them, take that damage, but actually jumping all the way over right, all the way over left, pretty slow, so he just ran straight through them, and that way is a lot faster. He's also going to run through that Norm Trooper there, because in general, jumping is slower than not jumping. So one thing we do in this game is we try and really optimize every bit of health. We have 4 bits of health in total, and so you want to be able to make the most of it. So anytime that you can run into a Norm Trooper, it's going to take off one of your health, but it's also just going to allow you to save a little bit of time. So we're going to strategically use that to just be as low on health as possible while saving as much time as possible. And this section, his route is a little bit different from mine, so I'm not as familiar with how he's routing this here. But got through that one pretty quick anyways, so I should learn that route clearly. He also took some damage from a Norm Trooper down there so that he could pass through the bars, those red bars, without having to jump over and back over to the other side. So that's a really nice situation where you can take some damage and save a decent bit of time. And we're in the third boss fight now. So we've got Darkenshmirtz here. Gonna grab that Electro Staff, hit that right side. It was actually not perhaps as fast as it could have been, because he had to, you know, use the staff from a little bit further in the center, further to the left than perhaps would be ideal, so I don't know if it bounced off or not, but still doing quite well here. You grab that blaster because it's a lot faster to use than the Electro Staff. You do have your choice here, but when you have your choice, you're going to want to use the blaster. And again, we can take damage. There's plenty of health in the boss fight. It's not a concern to take some damage from Darkenshmirtz. You can avoid it if you really want to. It's kind of fun to dodge the lasers just like that, sneak between the eyes. But yeah, once Darkenshmirtz is, you know, in that stage where you can damage him, you want to be doing that as little as possible. And now we've got Darkenshmirtz all the way over on the left side of the screen, which is actually kind of nice with the Electro Staff, because the second hit is as fast as possible, and then comes over to the right. So that was great, great RNG for that. That was a fantastic time as well. What was that time here? That time was probably like an 8:27, 8:28. Am I?
Time so fast, I missed it. It was like 8:28. Yeah.
That if that is official, that is a new world record.
I'll have to review the VOD.
Well,
You got real close.
That is quite quite likely a new world record. I'm gonna, I'm one of the moderators for this game, so I'm gonna go and time that VOD, and we're gonna see, but we might have set a record there. So awesome to see that.
Yeah, this was a great run. It was kind of mid. I could have done a little bit better, but yeah, it was a sub 830. Current world record is 833. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shoutouts to Ian to comment in my run. It's a dream come true because, well, he has been in this community for a while. Thank you so much also to the marathon because they scheduled my run a little bit before now because, well, I couldn't do it in the time I was assigned. So thank you so much for you guys to have the opportunity to be here. Thank you so much to everyone, all the support, and yeah, check us out, GameIt/Down64 and Ethan Chapman in YouTube. If I'm not sure if you have a Twitch, Im.
I don't really use it, but my Twitch is Imran.
So yeah, you can check us out there. I sometimes do some streams of random stuff, or maybe speedrunning this game and finding stuff out. So that was the game. Thank you so much, and yeah.
All right, and since you said the current world record is 8:33, that's where I stopped the timer, but I stopped the time like a few seconds late. So you definitely got a world record. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll see when I edit the video. I'll actually give you a real time on what it was.
All right, thank you so much. That will be it.
Awesome.
All right.
All right, thank you.